Karuga. Qapla.
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Karuga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. False word. Important news are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a piecework factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look, these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to BedLife 5 channel. Hail Karuga.
Hello world, it's BedLife 5, Qapla, and welcome to BedLife for Friday the 13th. Spooky day, Friday the 13th, August 13th, 2021. And yes, SisOPrey and NephewOPrey are in the house, so you'll probably hear noises as the show goes on. NephewOPrey has started pointing at things and trying to say the words. I could have sworn he just said light as he pointed up at the 5 lights. He said light. I thought he said light. Mom OPrey. Okay, we all agreed. He said light. Light, like a baby. And he said something else too. Car. So he's doing good. He's doing good. Dan23 was first in the chat at 2:43 p.m. and said, hi, hello, Dan. Kronos says, I'm not first. No, Kronos, but you were talking to me plenty in Discord today. But no, Dan got first chat. He says hi to Dan. And Kronos says today is Jason's birthday. Jason who? Jason Epic Beard? I don't know which Jason. Richie Poole says he's third. Welcome, Richie Poole. Actor says we have a loaded BedLife today. I hope Bird has his shields up because sister is around. Yes. Jedi Bill says hello, Bird of Prey, Qapla, Brother Warrior, hail Karuga. Yes, I want to pass. SisOPrey is giving a pass today because she's got work to do. She's busy. It's hot outside. It's like 100 degrees outside. I'm on good behavior, she says. So I got to pass. I've got to pass. Good. Jedi Bill. Hail Karuga. Absolutely. And Random Menace. Oh, and I forgot to put the alerts back on from there it is. The Random Menace donated €2 super chat. There are 4 lights, he says. No, Joseph, there actually are 5 lights. where NephewOPrey is looking. It's weird because I have one fixture with 5 lights and one fixture with 3 lights and none with 4. So, yeah. Richie Poole says, Dear Sop to SisOPrey, but no actual question. Corona says, hey, Bill was on the phone. SisOPrey will stop working to answer personal questions if you have any. If you have any Dear SisOPrey emails, you can send them into Dear Bop. Corona says, oh, BertaPrey, did you play that movie? Which one? Lido? Fifth Element? Oh, Fifth Element. We did do Fifth Element, yes. And Kronos asks if there's any feminists here, like team soccer professionals. I don't believe so. And Kronos says, BertaPrey, you don't like horror, yet you make the Friday the 13th your banner. Well, it is Friday the 13th, so I figured that was a ready, pre-made banner. It was more laziness than anything, Kronos. And Actor says, I just found her full name. It's Lido Minai Lekalamba. I have no idea. Jedi Bill says, I did a Friday the 13th marathon 1 to 4 today on his channel. Very cool, Jedi Bill. Kronos says, hey to Hector. Hector says, almost as long as a Mexican soap opera name. I can't wait for Bird to read it. I gave up. Kronos says, no offense, I couldn't have done that show. Super Blubberpuss says, hello guys. Hello, Super Blubberpuss. Kronos says, be right back. Stuffs I need doing. I'll be back. I'll be back. Actor says, Friday the 13th is the first day feared by the superstitious before being a movie. True. Captain Track says, hey, welcome, Captain. Actor says, hey to Captain as well. Super Blubberpuss says, good to see Hector. Hector says, hello. Captain Track says, hello to Hector. Super Blubberpuss says, hi. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. No, Super Blubberpuss, I'm not going to watch the Friday the 13th movies. Kitty Bear the Orc Terminator says, Friday the 13th, time to get my knife out and knife some people in Call of Duty. And yes, Season 5 of Call of Duty has just begun. And a big thank you to Spike. Spike, if you're watching, I got the email that thank you for your, Spike bought me a battle pass to use in Call of Duty. I appreciate it. I think I've got it figured out. I think I got it. Jedi Bill says hello to Super Blubberpuss. Actor says, Kitty Bear, that's appropriate. Richie Poole says Friday the 13th is a day of good luck and prosperity, Qapla, and it is a day of good luck to me, being I was born on the 13th. Now, granted, I was born on a Monday the 13th, but I never looked at Friday the 13th as a bad luck day. I had many a birthdays on Friday the 13th. Kronos is now back. Welcome back, Kronos. Kronos says, dang weather here knocked out my parents' power, and it's very hot and humid, so I'm worried. I'm sorry to hear that, Kronos. Can you invite your parents over? Keep them cool. Richie Poole says, who, what, where, when, and especially why? Kronos is annoyed by the heat and humidity, absolutely. And he's a worrier, not a warrior. I agree. Richie Poole says, I prefer a dry climate, heat okay, humidity not okay. I agree, Richie Poole. I agree. I take the heat over the humidity any day. Kronos says, say no to wet air. And no, I'm not late, Kronos. Richie Pools is Bird of Prey. Would you rather be kicked in the nuts repeatedly or be forced to watch Kingdom of the Crystal Skull once a year? I'll take the movie. I'll take the movie. Kronos is Richie Pool. You and your family doing well. Random Menace says some places should be wet. That's true. And Kronos says, hey to Yosef's mouth. Wow. Jedi Bill says Kronos Bird of Prey is always late on Friday the 13th. This is not true. Richie Poole is doing well. Nope. I'm not going to read that, Kronos. Not going to read that at all. And Actors is hashtag free Gina. Jedi Bill says hello to Joseph Patrick, a.k.a. the Random Menace. Richie Poole says you had to go there, didn't you, Kronos? He did. He did. Kronos says, please, no tornado talk, by the way. NB Geek Let's Talk says, unsub me from Bird of Prey YouTube. Oh, game on, bitch. So you got unsubbed? That's bullshit. It's especially when you're a channel member. How channel members can get unsubbed boggles the mind. Kronos says, you can ban me at the same time. I'm not going to ban you, Kronos. NB Geek says, Kronos Bud, how was your day? On Twit Twat, ban me there. I can't ban you from Twit Twat. Let's see. And of course it jumped. Wow. Wow, it jumped pretty far. Richie Poole says early Opray 5. Thank you, Richie. Hector says, I'm too sober to hear one of Bird's weird dreams. It's a very short dream, Hector. It's a very short dream. So I woke up in my dream and it was nighttime and I was in bed, in a real bed, not the hospital bed. I could walk, but I was sleeping in bed. So I woke up, there was a phone ringing, the same phone I have, started ringing. And it was 2 a.m. I looked at the number, I was like, hello. And it was a number I didn't recognize. And they were like, hello, is Mr. So-and-so there? And I was like, what? No, you've got the wrong number. And the person on the phone was legit apologetic. He was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I was like, what do you mean you're sorry? It's 2 a.m. And I went off on this guy and I cursed him out and I was pissed. And I was like, who does he get off calling at 2 a.m. and then just apologizing that he had the wrong number? Like, what the F kind of person does that? I was so pissed. But then I hung up the phone and I thought about it and I said, you know what? I am in Hawaii, and for some reason I thought that my phone had a New York area code anyway. So I guess I did the math. I said, I guess it's actually normal time in New York, like a morning, but normal morning time. So he probably had no idea what he was doing. And I actually felt bad for the guy I cursed at in my dream before I went back to sleep in my dream and then woke up in real life. So it's weird. But the thing is, I went to bed knowing, even though I was just in a dark bedroom with no way of knowing where I was in the world, in my dream, I felt like I was in Hawaii. So I felt good that I was in Hawaii sleeping. And went back to sleep. That was it. So in my dream, I visited Hawaii, even though I never left a dark bedroom. And then I felt bad for cursing at some New Yorker, I assume, on the phone, who called me, not knowing he was calling Hawaii. Kronos says Gowron is dead. D-E-D, dead. He might be, but not the actor. And Kronos says he doesn't even know what Karoga is. Of course he does. Didn't you hear him say, "Hail Karoga"? Qapla. NB Geek says, "Oh man," to Kronos. Aravic Sonder with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much, Aravic Sonder. Greatly appreciated. Khan. Charlie, can you say Khan? No. Okay. And Actor says, Kronos, do you have the power of Grayskull? I don't think he does. Kronos tells NB Geek he's hoping for a phone call soon. NB Geek says, by the power of weed, I have the beer. Kronos says, I could be a He-Man. Sure you can, Kronos. Pudox this evening all. Hope your Fridays are going well. Thank you, Pudoc. Hope you're doing well. Random Menace is weed to people. No, not weed to people. We the people. NB Geek says, Kronos, I have no number. Kronos says, hey to Pudoc. And Kronos says, hey, Ezri, the never aging. Seriously, indeed. Jedi Bill says, hey to NB Geek. Actress' Bird has a full house. I do today. Jedi Bill says hello to Aravic Sonder. Nicole says he said lice. I said lice? When did I say lice? Kronos is bird of prey. I can make strange noises. Kronos says hey to Nicole. And Kronos asks, what's a Discord? You know what Discord is. NB Geeks is bird of prey. You try to be born on the 13th and in October. I got asked once if I was cursed. Well, I was born on November 13th, so due date was originally Halloween. Eastland Burkholder says, hello, Sassy and Sassy staff. Thank you, Eastland. Kronos is vertebrae Jason from Friday the 13th. Oh, that Jason. Huh? Richie Pools is vertebrae. Has NephewOPrey said Qapla yet? Not yet, Richie. Not that I'm aware. Unless SisOPrey is hiding it from me. Aravic Saunders says lol to Eastland Burkholder. Nicole says I can do with my I can with my rear usually. I don't know what that was about. Kronos says it's not safe out there. Dew point wise, absolutely it's not. Jedi Bill says it's Jason Voorhees' birthday. I get it now. NB Geeks is Kronos. F113 E3 is one of the best. And Kronos says no, 4 lights. Jedi Bill says hello to Nicole. Dee Dee Myers says bird of prey. Qapla, how are you and the family? Thank you, Dee Dee. We are surviving. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says Qapla, bird of prey, Qapla, Saul. And NephewOPrey, please let me know when SisOPrey is available to answer a question regarding wildlife. Wildlife. Yeah, you can just ask, Saul. I can get SisOPrey at a moment's notice. Dee Dee Myers says, Kronos, howdy, hope you're doing well. Jedi Bill says, hey to NB. Dan23 says, hi again. Kronos is NB. What's your messing with brain? What episode? Kronos says, hey to Saul. Dee Dee says, hail to Jedi Bill. People are saying hello to each other. Hemorrhoids Hurts says, good morning. 5 a.m. here and no hangover. I should have tried harder last night. Well, I'm glad you don't have a hangover. Hemorrhoids hurts. Kronos says Lumba was the quark in the trans. Lumber was quark in the trans. I don't know what we're talking about here, Kronos. Dee Dee says hello to Nicole. Kronos says it hurts. Dee Dee says hurts hello. Kronos says bird is a woozy. A wazi? A woozy. I don't know. Hemorrhoids Hurt says hello. I played season 5 Warzone. Very cool. I played some today too. I really couldn't tell any map changes, but new guns. Arabic Saunders says, Bird of Prey, nice shirt. Does this mean we get to watch Jurassic Park 2 soon? We could watch it soon. Remember, tomorrow for cinema, Saturday, is the comedy Road Trip from the year 2000. It's a funny movie if you haven't seen it. And no, it doesn't have Will Ferrell in it. We could do Jurassic Park 2 at some point. Nicole says, watch out for Saturday the 14th. Even worse, only if you've seen Richard Benjamin. I've seen the movie Saturday the 14th many, 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 many years ago. I've seen it more than once, many a times when I was a kid, but not in a long, long time. Nicole is hiding for the rest of the day. Eastland Burkholder found a good dentist. Bad tooth fix, no longer hurts. AC works. Yeah, good for you, Eastland. Dee Dee Myers says hello to Arabic Sonder. Kronos don't know what day he was born on. I think it was an actual day. I'm pretty sure it was. It's a day that ended in Y, Kronos. We know that much. Hagler says, keep your parents in a cool and dry environment. Good advice, Bird. Nicole says, Bird of Prey, no, you were not late. I know I wasn't. I know. I was right on time today, even a minute early. Actor says hi to pets and people, I guess. Eastland agrees, say no to wet air. 97% humidity here some days with no rain. Oh, man. Hemorrhoids Hurt says, I lived in Darwin in the tropics. Hot and very humid. Loved it. Didn't use the aircon in 4 years. Wow. Good for you. If you can take that, good for you. Dee Dee Myers says, when Bird of Prey is late, he's on time. When Bird of Prey is on time, he's late. That blew my brain. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, you can say bitch, but not why and twit what. It's very, I can't explain it. Don't ask me to. Eastland is looking at Garfield. Garfield, the difference is usually the side door is open, so there's a white background to Garfield. But for today, because NephewOPrey is here, the door is closed, so he can't run down the basement steps. So there's no white background for Garfield today. That's if Garfield looks a little different, that's what it is. Russell, there's no Russell here. Kronos says, you got woke. No, I didn't get woke, Kronos. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Bird of Prey in chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. And Kronos says, yay to Garfield. Dee Dee Myers says, Bird of Prey, you mean remember the beds? That's top notch, correct. Remember the beds for sure. Hector says, never apologize to Bird. That's okay. John DeMarco says, Bird hates apologies. Why did I say I hate apologies? Dee Dee Myers says, this sounds more like a Bird of Prey rant than a discussion. What are you guys talking about? Chrono says, yet so funny. What? I don't know. Actor says, that was weird. Poof. It doesn't even rank in the birdometer. I thought it was a small but weird dream. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, are you sure you woke up for real? This may still be a dream right now. It might be. How do I know? Sassy, am I dreaming right now? Alexa, am I dreaming right now? She doesn't know. Shit. She could have said yes or no. She says she doesn't know. It's exactly what Dream Alexa would say. An actor says you might be onto something, Richie. Now you're really starting to freak me out. Hemorrhoids hurts. His dreams are crazy, brother. I've had some wild ones. Oh, I've had exquisitely detailed, ridiculously crazy dreams where I have impressed myself with the level of detail. Lost. Oh yeah, I had a much better ending to Lost than the what they came up with, and I was only like 3 seasons in. Dee Dee Myers is Bird of Prey, bad bird for picking a fellow New Yorker. I'm not picking on Kronos. Nicole says ice cream. Dee Dee says anyone can be anything they want. All you need to do is set your mind to it, regardless. I watched the first season of Manifest, then I stopped. I think it fell apart, like they canceled it. And then I think Netflix picked up a final season. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Saw the whole thing and it's done. I should check for more episodes.
I would check for more episodes. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Do you know what sarcasm is? I do. Multi-Gunman says, hey, Bird, how's it going? It's going good, Multi-Gunman. Thanks for asking. Dee Dee says, SisOPrey is holding it from you. Kronos says, hey to MomOPrey, SisOPrey, and CharlieOPrey, and SassyOPrey, and maybe BirdOPrey. Thank you, Kronos. Multi-Gunman says, Bird of Prey, it's Friday the 13th, or as we say in Karoga, D-Day for Turkestan. Like D-Day, we're invading Turkestan? Because it's certainly not their D-Day. They're not coming after us. Eastland Burkholder says, so the alternate bird woke up here, and what do you think what do you think he thought? I don't know what he thought. Oi, says Arabic. Catman DD Myers says, Multi-Gunman, that's great to hear. Along, great, thank you. Kronos says, I like wet, squishy brains. Hemorrhoids Hurt says, Warzone Season 5 Plunder is exactly the same as Season 4 and 3. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, do you know DS9? I'd like to think I do, Kronos. Saul Leibowitz says, Dear SisOPrey, we took your advice and used chemical pellets to get rid of the big snakes in our yard, but now we are plagued with lizards. What to do? I'll ask. Hey, cousin, Ozzy. Oi. Yeah, wake up. Oi, it's dark out here. Yeah, no, it's because your lights are off in your room. Oi. Yeah, I got a question. Yeah, I have a question for you. Do you remember Saul? Oh, yeah, executive producer. Saul Leibowitz. Yes, good guy. Yeah. Okay. So his question says, Dear SisOPrey. Oi, that's me. Yeah, I know it's you. Okay. He says, Dear SisOPrey, We took your advice and used chemical pellets to get rid of the big snake in our yard. And now we are plagued with lizards. What to do? Oi, yeah, the lizards, they come because the snakes, they'd eat the lizards. But without the snakes, the lizards just keep repopulating and growing bigger and bigger. So you gotta keep the lizards in check. Every morning you gotta go out there with a whacking stick and whack the lizards to death. If you can't do that, then you're gonna have to get some other predator to eat. This is SisOPrey. No, this is SisOPrey. I think I've spoken to more Australians than you have. Oi. So anyway, you need a good old-fashioned whacking stick, or as we call it in Australia, a boomerang stick. You just put a boomerang at the end of a broom handle, and you whack the lizards. As fun. No, that's whacking day in The Simpsons.
Isn't it snakes?
Yes, it's snakes. These are lizards we've got to get rid of. So you put the boomerang on the end of the broomstick, and you whack them, smack them, and you just the goal is to really not to kill them, but to get them out of your yard. So you really want to aim for this square hole in your neighbor's yard. And actually, this is how the sport of hockey was invented. It was actually us all native Australians whacking lizards out of the way. And then the English saw it, and they turned it into rugby. And then you Americans saw it, and you turned it into hockey. And those fucking Canadians, they turned it into ice hockey. And now they're the best in the world at a goddamn lizard whacking. So if you have an old Canadian cousin, you tell him, hey, Canadian cousin, come on down to Australia, bring yourself some of that maple syrup and some of that poutine and your Tim Hortons coffee, and I'll get you set up with a knife and a boomerang stick, and you can whack my lizards for me. And I'll go to Canada, and I'll club some baby seals for you. It's a win-win situation. Oh, that is 92% of all trade between Canada and Australia is this type of bartering system where the Canadians whack our lizards and we club their seals. Because we're really good at murdering things, but big things, not lizards. Thanks, Ozzy. You can go back to sleep now. I had no idea. That's where hockey came from. Nicole says, one dream in a hide is scooped up. If I take the shot, Jesus is saved. But what happens if I do? What happens if I don't? This woke me up rather quickly. Agnes says, Bird of Prey, that t-shirt is in bad taste, says the redhead from Jurassic World. Whatever. She can say it to my face. Richie Pools says, Bird of Prey, the day when we start understanding Kronos will be a worrisome day indeed, indeed. Kronos says, wow, we're still so far behind. Kronos is Bird of Prey. You should show the remake of The Blob. I don't think so. Kronos is Bird of Prey. I was born on the day of Thorkin blocks. I don't know what that is. He says it's not really a day. And Kronos says that wasn't a Y Bird of Prey. That was a V. It's too far back, Kronos. The Multi-Gun Man says confirm. Bird of Prey says He hates apologies. Actor says he forgot his own dream. So a lot of times I forget my own dream. Spike, hail Karoga, hail Spike. Spike, thank you so much, Spike, for the battle pass. I think I used it. I'm not sure. I will try. I'll check it again. I ended up. I was able to get a new character and some stuff, and I've got dual pistols now. I don't know. I bought dual pistols. I had an extra 1,000 chips left or whatever. I didn't realize I was buying dual pistols, but now I've got dual pistols. Kronos says Sassy can't help you. I wish I could just have the single pistol, but apparently I have to use them in twos. And I think we beat. Power is back on, says Kronos. Awesome. Yay, Kronos. I'm so happy for you and your parents, Kronos, that power is back. Hemorrhoids Hurt says, yes, Richie, Australia's cultural attaché to the USA is Sir Les Patterson. Kitty Bear, the Orc Terminator says, Bird of Prey, why does Plunder now move the last zero when you have over 1 million under the rest of the low score numbers? Use the bug. You should report it. I don't know how, but I'm sure there should be. Eastland wishing Bird luck in his game. Thank you, Eastland. Kronos says, that's not a snake, Bird of Prey. This is a snake. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says, it's not that Bird of Prey doesn't like apologies. He doesn't like Picard, aka Star Trek Galaxy, apologizing tour. It's simple misunderstanding. That is true. Multi-Gunman says, Bird of Prey, have to go now. Have a great day, Bird. Take care, Multi-Gunman. Thanks for stopping in. Wesley Crusher's in the house. Qapla, Wesley. And Richie Pools says, Bird of Prey skipped a ton of chat. That's what I'm looking, Richie. Now, if you didn't put at Bird of Prey 5, I definitely skipped the chat. I definitely skipped the chat if you didn't put. Multi-Gunman says, confirmed Bird of Prey is picking on Kronos. Richie Pools says, Bird of Prey, the best way to test whether you're dreaming is to have someone kick you on the nuts. You'll figure it out pretty quickly at that point. Wow. The Multi-Gunman says, holy cow, Bird of Prey is about 10 hours behind in the chat. Springtime says, Bird of Prey 5, hashtag protect birds balls. Multi-Gunman says, wait, are you guys telling me that Bird of Prey is an Aussie? All this time I thought he was an American. SisOPrey is an Aussie. Boomerang. No, not a boomerang, Uncle Remus. Dee Myers says, Bird of Prey does Aussie, keeps Aussie locked up in the basement and only lets him come up to play with Sassy. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, greetings, SisOPrey, greetings, Wes. The Womp Rat says, whack on, whack off. The Womp Rat, no, thank you, Womp Rat. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I ship SisOPrey and Maria. I ship SisOPrey and Maria. What does that mean, Wes? Richie says, shut up, Wesley. And Nicole says, whack on, whack off, the whacker. That's better. Darth Maul says, wow, just wow. Aussie wants a lizard beat off. Wesley says, what the F is Bird talking about? These are all good questions, Wes. These are all good questions. Okay. Nicole says hello to Charlie. Thank you, Nicole. Bartertown says Kronos. Wesley says Bird of Prey. I ship Aussie, Opray, and Marie. I still don't know what that means. Sounds like Karoga says Kronos. And Hemorrhoids Hurt says no, Kronos. The best movie is Sir Les Patterson Saves the World. Look it up. Richie Bulls is Bird of Prey. It is best not to ask what ships mean these days. This is true. So this morning, I got a phone call at 9:45 a.m. Now, yesterday, I got a phone call from the New York City Department of Health. They said that I had a UTI recently, and the bacteria in the UTI is one that they like to trace as to how I could have got it, because it's a very unique bacteria in what it's resistant to. So she said, do I have time to take a 25-minute survey? This was yesterday. I said, no, I don't. She said, well, okay, can we schedule a time? So I said, fine. 10 a.m. today would be okay. So, of course, she called 20 minutes early at like 9:40. So I start taking this survey with her. She's asking a whole bunch of questions. I finally say, listen, lady, I haven't left the house in 12 years except to go to the hospital. And I haven't left the house at all since March of last year. So the questions that all have in the last year, have I gone this, that, or somewhere else? The answers are all no. The very first question she asked, though, on this very important 25-minute survey was, what gender do I identify as? I should have told her right there that this has clearly not been created to save time. Oh, right. The very first question, what was my birth gender? And then what gender do I identify as? And that. So it's not that I know that, yes, it differs for some people, and that's fine. But do you really need to ask every single person that question? It's a tremendous waste of time. Fine. Then she starts asking, she's like, okay. She's like, these next questions are very personal. Like the questions about my health and my medical history weren't personal. She's like, these next questions are very personal. And if you don't want to answer any of them, you don't have to. I'm thinking, I don't have to answer any of the questions already. You didn't have to tell me that. I know, obviously, I could always just tell you to go fuck off. But fine. So she asked, have you taken any illegal drugs? Have you injected yourself with anything illicit? Have you smoked anything that's not other than tobacco? Then they asked about tobacco and alcohol use in the beginning. So anything at all. I was like, no, lady, I think every answer is going to be the most boring answer. No. Any sexual part? No. No. Fine. Okay. So she's like, she's like, has anything been inserted into you? It's like, what? Has anything been inserted into your body since in the last year? Like a catheter? I was like, no, nothing has been inserted into my body. Yeah, okay. She didn't mean a needle. I told her I was having blood work taken. She could be stupid. So then we were like, okay, we're on the final questions. And she's like, okay, now I just some last questions. What language do you speak at home? I said, English. Right. So is there any other languages spoken at home? So I said a little Klingon. She's like, what? I was like, Klingon. She's like, can you spell that?
Did you say Klingon or English?
I said, never mind. I said, never mind. It's a Star Trek thing. It was a joke. She's like, went right over my head. I was like, yeah, no shit. I honestly was I thought she was going to ask what's Star Trek. I figured that's what she was going to go with next. Like, what's Star Trek? Maybe that's what she wanted to say, but she just decided to not embarrass me too much by saying that. I remember the days when you could at least make a joke that Klingon, and most people knew that Klingon was at least a language made by Star Trek. These days, apparently not. You're lucky that they even know that Star Trek is a thing. Damn you, Alex Kurtzman. I blame Alex Kurtzman. I thought about it. I was like, what do you have to go to school for your job to be with the city health department, to call people at home and ask them about their life to try and track diseases? That's an interesting occupation. Like, how do you come to that job? Wesley says, Bird of Prey, shipping is when fans want characters to be in a romantic relationship. Example, I wish Dax and Julian Bashir ship. I have no idea what you're talking about, Wes. Arabic says, Bird of Prey, ship, short for relationship. And Wesley, we're not 13 years old. Richie Poole says, best not to ask what ship means these days. Wesley says, I ship SisOPrey and Maria. So you want SisOPrey and Maria in a relationship? Wow. Kronos is a sign of relief indeed. Kronos says, there's something wrong with my whipping my snake around. You don't have to be afraid of it. Kronos says, or anyone, it's defanged. Arabic says, Bird of Prey, tell them about when she asked what language. Yes, what languages. I blame Alex Kurtzman. You should have told her Klingonese. Oh, that's what I should have, John DeMarco. You're right. She's like, Klingon, never heard of it. She said, now I speak Klingonese. Talk, too. No, I have no idea. I'm making things up. I can't speak Klingon or Klingonese. Oh, it's why the whole quadrant is learning Klingonese. Wesley says she should have asked you if you have she did. She didn't ask if I'd eaten any out-of-date spam. She asked if I had eaten any raw foods, including sushi. So I had to say yes. But I just, raw food, like what? Raw meat? It just made me think of the guy who was talking about the raw food diet. She did literally ask to eat any raw foods. Kronos says aliens have evil blood. Bird of Prey, why don't you show that movie? Which movie? Aliens? What's a Star Trek, indeed? Jedi Bill says, can anyone see me? I fell into a black hole. Am I here? You're here, Jedi Bill. You must have got pooped out a white hole. Dee Dee Myers is asking a random menace if there's any news from the future. Kronos is Brother Prey. May I ask, why do you bother? Why do I bother what, Kronos? Talking? Because NephewOPrey gets mad if I stay quiet for too long. Hemorrhoid Shirt says, I have a great Star Trek game. I love Star Trek TNG, Birth of the Federation. A community maintains it, and it's free now. Very cool. I should have told them to F off, Kronos. But, you know, I thought it would be fun. Actually, I honestly did the survey just so I could tell you guys what it was about, because I was just so damn curious. I've never been interviewed by the Department of Health before. And frankly, I mean, I hope I never have to be interviewed by a Department of Health again, but you'll never know. Kronos is, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing, Kronos. God damn, Kronos, if I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't be here. Kronos says, are banana peels a thing? They are a thing, Kronos. They go around the banana. Yeah. Springtime says, Bird of Prey, I've just seen the first episode of your TV series Space 1999, and you must feel some shame for what you made. I can only hope that other nerds don't see it. Hashtag protect birds' balls. Wesley says, popped out. Jedi Bill is in Kurdistan. He might be. He might be, although I believe Salty Tracker doesn't believe in white holes. I'm not sure he even believes in black holes. Avik Sanda says, sorry, wherever you are, there you are. Was that Picard who said that? Where are you? I don't know, but there you are. No, Austin Powers said that. Apparently she doesn't know what a Klingon is, Kronos. And I should have, oh, that's right. Then she was also like, well, what race do you, not what race are you? What do you identify as? And do I consider myself Hispanic? I was like, no. She's like, okay, now what race do you identify as? I was like, identify as?
I just walked away from the word call.
Oh, it's okay. I'm done talking about it. Yeah. Well, it's going to be time for Dear Bop soon, so. Okay, so SisOPrey is leaving, so she can't answer Dear Bops. So yeah, let's go ahead and head to Dear Bop land. We'll save any Dear Sops till the end in case SisOPrey comes back before we're done, which she might. And I realize I never set up the. I don't think I set up the. Yeah, I set up the. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I did not set up the web browser, but is it going to work? Is it going to work? No, it's not. Okay. So let's get the Opera browser set. Opera. Here we go. Okay. Springtime says, Bird of Prey, joking aside, you should do Space 1999 as your next watch party. After Twilight Zone, you'd have a lot of fun. We'll think about it. I've never done Space 1999. So that's the problem. I'll tell you what. I've been watching Stargate Universe with NephewOPrey. And we're only like maybe to episode 8 or 9 of the first season, and I don't remember any of this. I don't remember the alien. I don't want to give it away, but I don't remember the alien ship. I mean, that doesn't give much away. Obviously, it's space. So their first alien ship encounter, and even the episode before where there was a crashed ship, I don't remember any of that. So I thought I had seen the entire first season and most of the second season of SGU. I'm starting to think I never made it past the 5th or 6th episode. So I'm kind of looking forward to the rest of the first season and the second. Although I be honest, I'm going to get pretty upset when there's no satisfactory conclusion at the end of the second season, because I know already that, it never gets finished. I'm sorry, NephewOPrey. My NephewOPrey didn't know that they canceled the show. I mean, there's a book. There's a book that finishes it, but there's no TV show. And Nicole says, darn, SisOPrey can't, damn. No, darn. SisOPrey can't give Bird a tickle attack. No, that wouldn't have happened. Chrono says, I blame Bird of Prey. You can't read anything word for word what I typed. This is true. Arabic says, Bird would make a good Bolian. Wesley says, whether the Bird of Prey stop crashing the internet into mountains. And Chrono says, ew, what's a white hole? It's the opposite of a black hole. Wesley says, we have nothing to blame but blame itself. I don't think that's the quote, Wes. Okay, so Dear Bop. Dear Bop, this is Captain Trek. I believe it really is Captain Trek. I'm officially writing you to say I will no longer be there on Mondays and Fridays. Have a good day. Have a good day, Captain. He wrote me that he would be leaving before Dear Bops began because he did not want to be around for Dear Bops. Dear Bop, please help me. I'm LDG's chair. So heavy. Help me, please. Sincerely, LDG's chair. Listen, chair, you picked your own life. LDG's believes that you picked that life. He believes that he is the chair. So you are the chair. You are part of LDG. So you're just part of him. So there's nothing to worry about. You and the chair are one. Or you and LDG are one and the same. So just deal with it. Dear Bop, I want to apologize for my behavior Tuesday. I know I quit the morning show, the morning brew all the time, only to come back the next day. Okay, this is clearly not Captain Trek. But as Captain Trek is not here, I don't know if I should even read it. I'm going to read it, but it's not from Captain Trek. I don't know who it is. I do this to get sympathy from people. No, okay, you know what? I'm not going to read this. No. No, okay. Obviously, that's not Captain Trek at all. Arabic Sinus is Bird of Prey. LDG is full of strange energies. Indeed, he is. An actor says there's a proliferation of stolen identities. There is. Dear Bop, my heart is hurt. I was on the Morning Brew the other day when certain people on the panel agreed with Captain Trek. He was on another rant, cussing people out, calling the people pieces of poop, and so on. The usual stuff. It was all about his name being used on your Dear Bop letters. I personally never submitted a Dear Bop letter. Didn't even know how. Until now. I am sad this has to be my first. Someone needs to talk. Okay, we're not going to talk about somebody else on Dear Bob. If you have something you want to say to Captain Trek, you say it to Captain Trek. Do not say it to me. Dear Bob, hi Bob. I am not Bob. Richie Poole says, don't read it. I'm not. Chrono says, you are a failure, Bird of Prey, like Seymour. Son of a bitch. Dear Bob, I think it's funny that you think I'm rock solid. When has that? No. Soft buddy. Losers. I knew which Seymour you're talking about, Kronos. Seymour Skinner on The Simpsons. And you were saying it in his mother's voice. I got it. I understood what you meant. Kronos misses Futurama. Dear Bob, I'm in really deep poop. Last week I was drunk and slept with my girlfriend's twin. She is now yelling at how could I not see the difference, that she is blonde, has a nose piercing, and Steve has a dick. Please help. Yeah, no, that is a problem. You represented last week that they were identical twins. This is, I'll be honest, this is not that surprising now that I read it. But yeah, you're on your own. Kronos didn't hate SGU. It did have a lot of flaws. I agree. Dear Bob, what bird gender do you identify with? New York Medical Inquiry Board. Male. I told them, they asked also how I had to basically say I was a straight white male at the end. Well, actually, at the beginning, I had to say I was male and straight. At the end, I had to say I was white and non-Hispanic. And I guess they also had how old I was, so. Yeah, these are some odd Dear Bops. Dear Bob, I tell ya, my wife never went for me. I'm not a sexy guy. I know I'm not sexy. What, this morning when I put my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of the Loom guys giggling. Are you kidding? I know I'm ugly. I stuck my head out the window. I got arrested for mooning. I was an ugly kid too. I had plenty of pimples. One day I fell asleep in the library. I woke up. A blind man was reading my face. What's that, Rodney Dangerfield or something? He gets no respect, I tell you. Dear Bob, this is LDG's seat cushion on his chair. Man, can't a cushion get a break? Talk about fumes all the time. Could you send him a hint and maybe clean his crack every now and then? Thank you, the bottom cushion. Take care, Wesley. Wesley says later, everyone. Wes out. Random Menace says Bird of Prey identifies as male, M-A-I-L. You know, we didn't get any mail today. Damn it. Richie Poole says the Random Menace, I think Bird of Prey may have postage due. I do have postage due. Dear Bop, let me get this straight. To be able to participate in society, many are now requiring proof of vaccination. So we're about to get a delivery. So in order to participate in society, you have to get a vaccination. So you have to have something that identifies you as vaccinated. But to vote, requiring an ID is erroneous, racist, and anti-American. Wake up, people. The camera's off, SisOPrey. Yeah, that is true. Apparently it's not racist to require a vaccination, even though we know that vaccination rates are lowest in minority communities. So you are necessarily going to say to a larger percentage, minorities are not allowed to go out to eat dinner or whatever. But voting that for that reason, you can't even ask for ID, let alone vaccination. It's just the way it always turns out to be. The people who claim to be the least racist always turn out to be the most racist, in my experience.
How did you do it? How did you do it?
Yes, what's up?
Answer the door.
You were gone 20 seconds, a minute? Less than a minute? What happened? Oh, he got his diaper off? He got his pants and his diaper off. Oh, NephewOPrey. In the less than 1 minute, SisOPrey answered the door. NephewOPrey was in his playpen, and he managed to take off his pants and his pull-up diaper. He does not like to wear clothes. Dear Bop, male bees die after mating. That's basically their life. Honey Nut Cheerio. Also, male bees die if they sting you, whereas the queen bee can sting you as many times as she wants and live. Life is not fair. Life is not fair to the male, to the Y chromosome. Dear Bop, what do you have planned for the weekend? I finally have some time to take it easy and want to know what you guys might be streaming. Thank you. I'm probably going to be streaming more Stargate Universe. I mean, if you haven't watched Lower Decks, I don't know if you want to, but Lower Decks started up again. Watch my review, please. I'd appreciate that. And over the weekend, I usually rewatch all the Friday night shows because everybody streams Friday night, and I don't have time to watch them all. So I'll usually watch those streams over the weekend throughout the day. Nicole says Charlie is going to be an engineer. And Chrono says, what's The Simpsons? You know what The Simpsons is, Kronos. Although I got to be honest, I have successfully boycotted it since this whole past season. Dr. Scotty says, Vertebrae, did NephewOPrey learn that diaper removal behavior from his uncle? No, not from me. Not from me. Corona says, I need more talcum or talcum powder. Aravic says, Vertebrae, I think he or she is asking what's on Cinema Saturday. Cinema Saturday. Oh, Cinema Saturday is the year 2000 movie Road Trip with Tom Green, although he's not in it all that much. No Will Ferrell. I found it a hilarious movie at the time, and I'm hoping to get some laughs from it again. It will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow at the usual time for Cinema Saturday. And then Sunday, of course, will be 3 more episodes of The Twilight Zone. Also at 3 p.m. on Sunday. So that's what's going on this weekend from me. Dear Bop, here is my response to anyone who has an issue with me. Don't be a coward and write an anonymous letter bitching about me. Grow a pair of balls and talk to me, or STFU. As far as what I say on my channel, if you don't like it, stop watching it. Do not, and no, not watching someone told me about it. Because of losers like you, I can no longer watch on Monday or Friday. It's easy to find my channel. Don't like my opinion, unsubscribe, and go F yourself. Now that does sound like the real Captain Trek. Dear Bop, is Road Trip the movie with the dog who tells the old man, have that bitch make us some waffles? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And spoiler alert, yes. I think it's waffles. It might have been pancakes. The dog does say something to that effect. I forget the exact line. And it's the unrated version. It's the unrated version. So on YouTube, there's a lot of black boxes. But in the screening room, don't let your kids watch, because there's going to be a lot of boobies. Kronos is Vertebrae. I can't make my ding-a-ling to a jingling. Kronos says, it's the holidays. No, it's not the holidays. Kronos says, forces of evil oppose no nightmares. That's not a bad saying. Actor says, did Maria get any response about his proposal? What proposal? Which proposal is that? Hector, her proposal. Dear Bop, no, the dog's balls don't get frozen to the porch. And Dear Bop, I take it back. LDG's ass isn't that bad. Sincerely, LDG's chair. Good. Oh, Project Venus. No, surprisingly, Maria has not heard anything from Project Venus, although it's my guess that should they decide to actually run with Project Venus, that we'll just see it pop up one day and Maria will get no credit whatsoever. The camera is off, SisOPrey, if you needed it. Yeah, I know you're trying to get the diaper on him. Ah. Sassy girl. Sassy. Oh, no, now Sassy's in the... So SisOPrey has NephewOPrey, and Sassy decided to walk into the playpen like it's hers. No, Sassy, that's not yours, baby. Oh, man. Actor says he noticed half an hour ago. What did you notice half an hour ago? Actor says Richie Poole, you just noticed. Arabic signs is Bird of Praise. Maria going to star in Please Stand By Part 2. If they do a Part 2, she'd be happy to, but I don't think they are. Chronos says Sassy is jealous. She absolutely is jealous. And I feel terribly bad for Sassy, that I can't walk Sassy. I can't really play with Sassy. John DeMarco says Sassy rules all that she surveys, except she really doesn't. She wants to. SisOPrey is trying to get the diaper up on NephewOPrey. He thinks it's hilarious. Charlie. I can't believe how quickly he can get his clothes off. It's unbelievable. Anyway. What was it? It was something else I was going to talk about.
Let's just say he takes after somebody else.
He takes after somebody you know, SisOPrey. Green Roberts is never mind. That I misread. Kronos is Sassy can't fly. No, even with the cape. No, Kronos. Today we're going to teach poodles how to fly. No, not Sassy. Not Sassy, I tell you that much. Okay. Man, I can't because I need SisOPrey to get it for me. It's okay. It's not a big deal. That box that came the other day, is it reachable? Okay, when you get a chance. I'm going to show you guys something now. If you watched NB Geek, you've already seen this, but I found it from him, and I had to order one. SisOPrey is getting it. Let's see. Let me bring it up. Yeah, the package. Right, yeah, it was never open. Okay. Oh, sorry, Sassy. Poor Sassy.
What's that? You put that in a bowl.
No, she thinks this is for her. The Expanse Rocinante ship. It's got a, well, we've got a background here. Ah, they put a cover over it. They're trying to outsmart old BedLife here. You got to wake up a little earlier in the morning to outsmart me. Okay, this goes in there. Okay, we get our little display stand. And we get our ship. Shit. It's bent. Shit, did I just do that? Okay, it's very detailed for being a small ship. Rocinante, it's got the flames in the back. Much smaller than the 3D printed one I got last year, but it's pretty cool. And let's see what happened to the, oh shit, oh, I think I dropped the legs. Yeah, shit, it's okay, I got one.
Which way?
They're on me.
Okay.
Okay, no, the camera's on. Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Well, I care. They're black on black. I got one. I got it. Here we go. Okay, got them both. Okay. Found them. Found them. 2 black legs. Black on black. Not the best. Of course. Come on. Why is this not fitting in? Because they only fit in one direction. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh. Hey, Kelly, been away about 2 minutes. Oh, and you still haven't been around. I'm so happy.
There we go. I tell ya, I know it doesn't look like a lot, but is that the wrong? For $6.51. It's pretty cool. It looks great on a desk. It says The Expanse right across the front of it. For those interested, it's on Amazon. There is an affiliate link for it. Aravic says it looks like a turd. I guess if you painted it brown, you could call it the Turdistani, the Turdinante or something. if you were so interested. But it was a cheap little gift for myself. And yeah, I think I bent the gun. It didn't break off. It didn't break off. Kitty Bear says 7 plunders in a row. Time to stop on a high note. Chrono says don't break it. Yes, the ship is bent. The ship is bent. Chrono says you could try differing actions for to pray. And Pflugerville says, I wonder where Mop stores all of Bird's shit. That's a good question. Cinnabon says, nice. I've never seen a vibrator with its own stand. Well, Cinnabon, you haven't looked very hard, because believe me, they're out there. And Agnes says, I tell ya, I know it doesn't look like a lot. Corona says, just don't bend your Wookiee ever. Richie Fool says $6.50. That's not bad. I was afraid you paid $50 for it. No, $6.51. Oh, that's considerably more expensive. Charlie.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
That you want that?
You want a spaceship, Charlie?
Yeah.
Probably not good to put it in his mouth. God only knows where it was created. Probably China.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Yeah. Happy Charlie. Hi. Yeah, no. No. Okay. This is not a good. This is not a good spot for him.
Nope. Definitely not. He's gonna spill all that water all over you. Hope that's on site. I took Uncle Joey's water. Uncle Joey's water back. That's all his water. You can't go get more water. You need
Thank you, Charlie. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Okay.
that behind you.
Cronus' NephewOPrey has some tails. He's trying to go out. He's trying to unlock the door. You see how fast he is compared to NephewOPrey. What's the recommended age for the spaceship? I'd say, I don't know, 15, 14. It's at 17. 17 and up. Adult collectible, not a toy. 17 plus, according to the box. I mean, I would think a 15-year-old should be able to understand it's not a toy, but I guess if you got to cater to the lowest common denominator, 17 is a fair approximation. So I'm kind of curious as to, of course, the box shows clear stands, but the stand is actually black plastic, which is fine. I don't, but, it's whatever, it'll do. Get him, Charlie, says John DeMarco. Random Menace says he is so cute. Thank you, Random Menace. Nicole says 16 and up. Chrono says I'm 45, vertebrae. I can deal with those model packs. Nicole says 54 is a kid. Kronos misses his Legos. So do I. And I have them. I just can't reach them. Actor says it says Lachinate. It's made in some fine Asian country. No, it's not Lasanate. It says Rasanate. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I guess that we'll call it a day here. I know it's Friday. It's there's going to be plenty of people streaming tonight. Friday Night Tights is live streaming from Vegas. If you guys have been watching, Nerdrotic posted on Nerdrotic Live 2 different videos from their meetup event yesterday, one before and one right after. They had 200 plus people. I saw one person say over 200. Somebody else said they thought it was around 500 people that were at this bar in Las Vegas, just like Friday Night Tights meetup. A lot of the people you know were there. Some of the people who have never been on camera before, I'm not going to say any names, but if you watch the video on Nerdrotic Live, at least one person who has never been on camera before was on camera. You can figure it out for yourself. But I was surprised. I was surprised when I heard the voice, and I was like, "Holy shit!" That was quite the surprise. No, it wasn't Doomcock, but he wasn't there. But yeah, so very interesting, pretty cool stuff. I wish I could have been there. Vegas has always been one of my favorite places. Yeah, we did have a good time. So I'm going to probably be watching that later. They're going to do Friday Night Tights from their hotel room, assuming the hotel internet can keep up, which I'm not sure it can. We'll see. Doomcock, of course, does his stream tonight. Anti-Tracker streams at some point. I think other people are streaming too. So I hope to see you guys around. Qapla all. And talk to you tomorrow for 3 p.m. Eastern road trip. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.BirdoPrey5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Birdo Prey 5 needs. At the main Birdo Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Birdo Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Birdo Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.